Welcome back to Chicago Sports Tonight Daily. Lou Canellis, Cassie Carlson in studio tonight. What a weekend in Champaign. The USC Trojans in town for the first time. And no matter what happened last week at Indiana, Illinois fans are still jacked about their Illini. Tomorrow's game is sold out. You're an Illini alum. Give me a feel, man. I don't remember this type of excitement around Illinois football since I'd have to go back to 2007 when Ron Zook took the Illini to the Rose Bowl.
When I was there from 2013 to 2017, they had one night game. It was against UNC. Mitch Trubisky was the quarterback. That's the one I remember.
All right. Let's bring in Athletic Director Josh Whitman, who's joining us live from Champaign. Josh, thanks so much for the time. Great to see you. Let me just start off by saying, because it's a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive. Is Saturday's game a tough ticket if I drove down there?
It is a tough ticket, which is pretty exciting for our fans and for our program. But I tell you what, if you make the drive, we'll make sure we can get you in the building. I'll make you a deal.
Lou loves to hear that. Hey, Josh, big noon kickoff in Champaign for the first time. You said it was crazy already out there. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be the same tomorrow. What does this mean to the university?
It means everything. I mean, it's just the next step for this football program to gain national prominence, national visibility, and it's important as we continue to grow the profile of our football program that we have the opportunity to bring events like this one into Champaign, and it's a great opportunity for people to learn a little bit more about the University of Illinois and Fighting Illini football.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, you're an Illinois grad. Give us a feeling of on a Friday afternoon, Friday night. What is the excitement like down in Champaign right now before a big game with USC tomorrow?
It really is palpable. You can feel it all across campus. You can feel it around town. There's been talk about this game for weeks, and certainly now with the announcement of Big Noon and having their crew here throughout the week, getting the stage set up, it's just added to the excitement. You can't go into a restaurant or a bar right now without people talking about the Fighting Illini football program, and we're just really looking forward to some of the best tailgating in the Big Ten tomorrow, and then a big win against the Trojans once the game gets kicked off at 11 o'clock.
Josh, you guys got a huge gift from Larry Geese just recently, donating $100 million to the athletic department, one of the largest gifts in college athletics history. Can you put into perspective what that means for these programs and for the school?
It means so much, and Larry's become an incredible benefactor, not just of this athletic program, but his name is also on our College of Business. But it means a couple different things. One, obviously, the financial support is meaningful and will allow us to do so many different things for our student athletes with a focus on this beautiful stadium behind me. But just as importantly, I think, is the reputational lift. It's the idea that someone in a position like Larry Geese understands the value that we bring, sees the momentum of our athletic program, and is willing to reach out and provide that kind of transformational support to the Illinois Athletics Department. I think speaks volumes, hopefully, to other people who are like him, who have an interest in seeing success come here at the University of Illinois. And we just can't thank him enough for his partnership, and really looking forward to growing that relationship in the years ahead.
Yeah, and I know so much of that will go into Memorial Stadium. I want to ask you about Bret Bielema. He's had so much success at Illinois, Josh, up to this point, and he's been able to turn this Illinois football program into a top 25 program. How's he done it?
Bret's a special coach, and I know people who've had the chance just to spend 5 minutes with him. They feel his energy. They understand the vision that he has for this program. It's pretty special. Bret's a native of this state. He was born in Illini Hospital, of all things, up in Prophetstown, Illinois. And from the minute he stepped foot on this campus, he had great belief in what was possible with the Fighting Illini football program. And it hasn't been a perfectly upward trajectory. Few things in life worth doing but we have just been on a consistently upward path. And he has done a great job of building it with relationships. He connects with our players in a way that I have very seldom seen, especially in a football program where you have so many student athletes. He's built an incredible staff, which I think speaks volumes about how he's perceived within our industry. and he's an incredible teacher. And I've seen that from the very first practice, the way that he teaches the game of football to the men in our uniform, and how he allows them to translate what happens on the practice field to the game field on Saturdays. It's been special to work with him. And the last thing that's worth mentioning, he works harder than anybody I've ever been around. He is in the office before the sun rises every morning. He's in the office late at night. He is committed to doing everything possible to make sure this becomes a championship contending program, and we're just really fortunate to have him at the helm.
Josh, it's not just football, it's men's basketball, it's women's basketball. You're in your 10th season or year as Illini athletic director. I guess what makes you most proud about the turnaround that you've led?
I think it's the relationships, it's understanding where we started. I said this to our staff, it's hard to appreciate perhaps where we are if you don't realize where we've come from. And so we've been fortunate to bring a lot of people on board who have played critical roles in the advancement of this program, whether it's our head coaches, you mentioned Brad Underwood, Shauna Green, but we're doing things in men's golf and baseball and women's track and field. I mean, the list is long. Katie Holteen is in her first year as our women's soccer coach. We just beat a nationally ranked Penn State team last night. We're off to a 9-1 start. We're just doing things across the board right now that has built incredible momentum, and it's just been a lot of fun to be at my alma mater, place that obviously has changed my life, and to be in a position to provide some leadership and some influence, and just really proud of the team we put together and the strides that we've been able to make.
All right, I don't know if you can see, Josh, but we have set up a monitor there so you have a little back feed as to what we have here. My partner, Cassie, has given me this blue drink. I'm not supposed to move it, that way the audience can see it. There it is, the blue drink. And she said that because both you and Cassie went to Illinois, you guys could educate me on what I'm about to drink.
Well, Josh, you don't need to say if you participated in this fun or not when you were at Illinois. I'll leave it to myself because I can say that I did. You go to Cam's, home of the Drinking Illini. They have a drink called Blue Guy. You can probably get it for around $3. And at Illinois, we call it icing out. So you put your hand in the cup, you take the ice out, you throw it on the floor. We'll clean this up. We're probably going to get in trouble for this at work, too. And you chug. So let's go.
Chuck it?
ILL.
I-N-I.
I-N-I. Well done. We are bringing all the traditions forward for our fans today. That's important. That's well done. That's well done.
Well done. Well done.
When you come down tomorrow, in addition to the tickets, we can get you a Cam's T-shirt that says "Home of the Drinking Illini." We can be full service on your visit.
VIP for Luke Canellis only.
Let me. I'm going to be honest with you, Josh. My high school teammate at Oklahoma High School, Scott Keogh, played on the offensive line in front of Jack Trudeau for Mike White back in 1983, 84, and 85. I spent many a nights at Cam with Keogh and did some crazy things. I know what's going on in Champaign. Listen, thank you so much for the time. You have done a great job, and even though I'm a Loyola guy, being an Illinoisan, I am proud of what the Fighting Illini are going to do tomorrow against USC.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for spending some time with us. We look forward to having a great group of Illini in the building tomorrow for a big victory. Thanks again.